Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Actually really wanted to thank a lot of the people here for subscribing, and I have a special guy who wants to say thank you as well. Hold on. This is Magellan. Say hi. Say hi. So that's Magellan, that's the cat you see flopping around in the background over there. I'm going to try to point this at him so you can see him. That's his big giant chair that he loves. You can see he scratched it up. It's a covering, so it's okay. But you can see by the way he sits, he has issues kind of getting his momentum and his balance. But he loves that window. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's get this working. Everybody who subscribed and really supported my channel. I never expected it to be more than like 20 people, to be honest. I went, and my reasoning was I really like these stories, and I'm really wholesome, so you'll probably realize that I'm very, very, very wholesome to a fault. Very shy too. So I made this channel to kind of react to stories and meet people and try to get out of my own shell as well, because I can be pretty introverted. But yeah, this is you can see my shirt. This is my Army of Darkness shirt, my boomstick. But anyway, I wanted to visit Nuke's top 5. Now, I've watched this channel before many times. I've never reviewed it though. And one of our friends here had recommended that I try to review Nuke's top 5 and see how that goes. And you can let me know what you think. I used to watch all the little paranormal top 5s before going to bed, which is probably not the best idea. So while we're on, I'm going to subscribe, so that way you can follow suit and give him some love. And I'm going to look for a video now. I have to figure out what I'm in the mood for. I don't want to do anything too long because Magellan over there, he's getting restless and he wants to eat his like 15th meal. I think that's the thing about orange tabbies, is you can never feed him enough. Oh, he gets a lot of love, trust me. He has a whole rumpus room, which is my bedroom. And he runs the place. And I have a dog, a 12-year-old Yorkie Poodle. And I have a gray tuxedo cat, and that's his brother. And they love each other very much. As much work as I've done to get him to walk, he's actually was the one that trained him how to be a cat. So he's a very good family here, just 3 of us. Actually, would that make... Yeah, well, 4 of us. I can't count today. Rough day at work. So what should I watch? I don't want to go too far back either. Let's do something recent. I want to do the top 10 ghost videos that will scare you silly, or the top 5 scary ghost videos. Click if you dare. What's daring me? Let's probably just do it.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Hide and seek. Diego Spiker says that he recently moved into a new apartment in Colombia with his wife. So after Diego finishes moving the furniture into their new living room and setting it up, he records a video to send to his wife to show her how it turned out. But instead, he catches this.
¿Decir cuarto? Sí, hágale, hágale. ¡Uy, venga! ¿Qué siguieron rápido?
He didn't like the cartoon.
Lo grabé, venga.
A small childlike hand can be seen opening the TV cabinet door.
Did not see the hand. Ooh.
But when Diego rushes over, there's no one there. Cut to 2 weeks later, and Diego hears creepy noises coming from there, and there's rushes and can be seen opening the TV cabinet door. A small childlike hand can be seen opening the TV cabinet door.
Oh,
but when Diego rushes over, there's no one there. Cut to 2 weeks later, and Diego hears creepy noises coming from the wardrobe in their bedroom.
There would not be 2 weeks later for me. If I saw a hand coming out of my dresser, it would have been 2 minutes later. I've heard stories where like I know people who go camping and somebody saw like a freaking skeletal ghost flying out of the fireplace. Now I don't know if they were doing shrooms or not, but still, you couldn't get me to stick around for more than 20 seconds. I think I'd run out faster than my pets, but I wouldn't leave them though.
Diego was now intent on capturing more evidence of the paranormal activity in his new home, so he pulls out his phone and records as he goes to investigate. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Is it the earring or the what happens next? That earring is pretty terrifying. I'm kidding. Oh, there would not have even been me opening it up. You would have seen a puff of
As
smoke.
Diego opens the wardrobe door, the pale apparition of a child can be seen standing inside the closet. And on instinct, he shoves the closet door closed in horror. But gathering his courage, he quickly opens it again.
For me, it would be closing it in horror and shoving a iron pipe between the handles.
And there's nothing there.
That close would never be found.
But are these videos real? Are they just a very well done ARG? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Viewer videos. Australian paranormal researcher Julie from the YouTube channel Unearthly Wanderings invites her friends and fellow investigators on her live stream panel to discuss everything supernatural. Little do they know that one of them is about to have a chilling paranormal encounter live on camera.
Someone's got whispering. I just heard it.
Yeah, Kanga's hearing it from Terry's end, I think.
Yeah.
I've never had any like experiences like that. I'll tell a quick story because I have a little bit of time. I used to work at a movie theater. It was a 20-plex, and it used to be a Marshall's, which is, I don't know if some people from other countries might not know, but it's a department store that has like clothes and kitchen things. And when it was a Marshall's, somebody committed suicide. They hung themselves off the rafters up there, and then they renovated it some time later and made it the movie theater. And up in the projection booth, you would literally, and I've seen it, see somebody in a brown suit, and you just walk right by you fast. You'd see it out of the corner of your eye. And I've seen it many times going up there. My friends have seen it. We've had like, one of the perks of working in a movie theater is you can just thread the movie and watch it after hours, and you wouldn't have to deal with the public, which is what we like to do. And I remember one of our coworkers running down from the booth screaming, seeing this thing. And I mean, it could be that, it could be pareidolia, or it could be like the story of that person who hung themselves in your head creating that. But like, I'm not going to debunk or say anything. Otherwise, it's just very interesting. That's probably the only experience I've really had. I mean, out of the corner of my eye, I'll see shadow people, but not like a lot. But I never really had anything huge happen to me, which I consider myself fortunate, but I am very interested in not it happening to me though. But I am interested in watching things like this.
Hear that?
And you're not touching anything, are you, Terry? Like,
No.
in and out, but you're jumping in and out.
No, nothing.
Trying to focus.
See if any of the dots behind her are moving.
Yeah, I've been focusing on that, but she, like, Terry keeps going, like, trying to focus, like,
Let's put her up for a second.
Put her on the big screen.
Hi, Terry.
Thank you.
Just so we can see your dots on that for a second. See if we can see anything.
I gotta turn off the light. There.
Oh, that's better.
Now you can see.
You got one on your nose. A dot on your nose.
Hold on.
Oh, that's
There.
good.
You're inviting
Okay.
trouble.
Everything's good.
You're never touching your mouth. What?
Yeah,
That's why
when
I'm
you make
touching
your
my
head, I went
mouth.
from your nose in your mouth.
And again, did you see it?
Mm-mm.
Terry from the YouTube channel Terry Charms Life and Beyond doesn't see or feel anything when a dark hand and fingers appear to reach over and touch her left shoulder.
What the heck?
When her friends notice the creepy incident, they are shocked.
Terry, what's behind?
That's
Is
what I just looked at. Did you see that over her
Something behind
shoulder?
you, like your fingers go like this.
Yeah,
behind
over your shoulder. You have
What?
like fingers sticking
Jeez.
up behind
Fingers
your
go like this.
shoulder.
Behind,
What do you mean?
No,
These are
behind
my
you.
hands. What do
No,
you-
it's behind you. It went
I
like this.
swear to God. You
No.
wait till we watch. You wait till we watch this back.
You
other
just
side.
wait a minute. I turn on the light. You're
Turn the other
freaking
way.
me out.
The other
You
way.
guys just said a Hungry Valley
Turn the other way.
picture.
Turn your head the other way.
It was
Right.
like behind your shoulder,
It went like
like
that.
his fingers. I
Yeah.
saw it.
So did I. Not even on yet.
Really?
Ready? There.
What
Look.
the-
Oh,
Look at it! What the hell is that?
I'm gonna play it again. Hang on. That's so
She's
freaking
responding a
creepy.
lot better than I would.
Gosh, that's not even cool. I don't know.
Like a spider or something, doesn't
Ready?
it?
What is that?
What the hell?
Now, I have no idea what this is, as I have never seen a video glitch that looks anything like this. And this does kind of look like, well, a finger to me. But if you have a more rational explanation, please let me know down in the comments. You can watch this video and the entire live stream over on the YouTube channel, Unearthly Wanderings. The video was sent in to us by YouTuber Filthy Valentine.
Oh, I thought it was
In his
about a
email,
filthy-
he explains that there is an abandoned
I thought it was about a filthy Valentine.
house in the hillside woods above his town that is said to be haunted. He plans to explore it.
Well, that's
So
smart.
after a long walk through the woods, he finally finds the home and begins to film his exploration. Now, this video was definitely recorded with a potato phone 2004, but even through all the blocky pixels, he does seem to capture something truly bizarre.
I remember these.
This looks like it must have been at one point a pool.
Back in the day, when I had those clunky phones, I had a camera that I used. And then again, I never really relied on my phone camera until like smartphones came out.
Must have been nice. Okay.
I saw something there. Right there. Looks like a kitty.
Did it pop it to be out?
No, it's not. It's just paper.
Did you see it? As he approaches the abandoned house, what seems
Oh,
to be
it's
a
over
pale,
here.
distorting face can be seen in a window. The YouTuber says that he didn't even notice this bizarre figure until he went through his
Whoa.
footage back at home. He has no idea who or what this could be, and he says that he was completely alone at the time. So did he capture something paranormal? Or just what is
The
this?
Gerber baby.
Let me know.
Nope, not that.
Nuke's top 5 viewer Philip says that he and a Marine Guard were on duty on a ship sailing just off the coast of Somalia. Because the ship was in danger of attack from a group of Somali pirates that had been spotted earlier, all ship passengers were on lockdown and safely inside. Philip says that absolutely no one was allowed on the deck of the ship, and no one could even access the deck area without passing by the Marine Guard. So Philip is shocked when they check the boat's CCTV camera and see this on the ship's deck.
Oh, oh, that thing just appeared. What the heck? Whoa, cool. That is, wow. And it's gone. That's... It gives me anxiety just seeing.
Someone suddenly seems to appear on the
Yeah.
deck and seems to just be standing there, motionless.
Looks like he's wearing shorts.
Then after a few seconds, whoever it is seems to disappear into thin air. Utterly confused, the security crew immediately does a sweep of the deck to locate the person, but they find no one. The crew has no idea who or what their CCTV camera captured that night. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Room 208. Popular Japanese paranormal YouTube channel Clip Store received a strange message from one of
My ad blocker does not work. If you can recommend a good one, let me know. Because, like, it's really annoying.
their viewers. The anonymous man claims that a few years back, he and a group of friends explored an abandoned hotel in Japan. The story goes that a female member of their group wandered off and just disappeared. When they finally found her, she was incoherent, hunched over in front of a bathroom mirror in room 208. He says that the girl was just never the same again. She was hospitalized soon after and later consigned to a mental ward.
Whoa.
After this experience, the girl's friends now believe that the hotel's room 208 is cursed. So completely alone, investigator Gachan sets out to explore the creepy hotel. Now the hotel has been abandoned for over 20 years and is in a terrible state. Gachan searches the building trying to find the allegedly cursed room 208. All he knows
So you got to contend with not just like the potential threat of spirits, but 20 years, someone's going to be living in there. There's going to be some crazy crap going on. I mean, like, even if I was a paranormal investigator, like, I would not want to go to a place that hasn't been touched for so long, because you don't know who's living in there. People, like I said, one of my two biggest fears are people and spiders. So you have no idea how people are good, how they're going to be, who they're going to be, and where they're going to be. It's just, yeah, I couldn't do it.
about the room is that it is said to be decorated in an older Japanese style.
Person or ghost, and he looks like he's by himself. For your own safety, I mean, like, I'm clumsy, so I would be not, I'd be falling up the walls or some crazy stuff, because I'm so clumsy I defy gravity. I don't know, man.
いや、落としたよな、今。誰か。誰かいますか?
Gachan hears the unexplained sound of a door closing somewhere at the end of the hall. He follows the sound and bizarrely, it leads him right to room 208.
Digital marketer, flooded by an ocean of advertising channels.
Yeah,
it's
you're
time to try Taboola
you're
native
advertising.
ads.
Get out of here.
あいつや。
And I'm a digital marketer, so I'm guilty of that. I wouldn't go to a room that's supposed to put a girl in a mental asylum.
ここか。和室の洗面台ですね。ここにうずくまってたってことか。ここが和室の洗面台ですね。その女性の方はここでうずくまってたっていうことみたいですけど。
Gonna be in the mirror, guaranteed. You're gonna see something in the mirror.
これ合わせ鏡になってる。
It's always a reflection.
うわ、これ合わせ鏡になってるわ。これ最悪だよね、これ。ダメくない？これ完全に合わせ鏡になってるよ。 そういうこと。合わせ鏡って絶対ダメだよね。あるそんなこと。合わせ鏡なら他の部屋どうなって。
There's some music they mix in here, maybe. I swear usually it's in the mirror.
誰かいた、誰かいた。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、嘘や。やばい、やばい。
Did you see it?
No.
Right behind the investigator, someone or something can be seen moving past a doorway. Gachan is shocked, but nevertheless he runs toward the location where he saw the figure. But there's no one there. Gachan is a little spooked and decides it might be best to just get out of there.
Yeah, I would have made that decision.
So, could this creepy figure be what drove the...
I would have made the decision seeing a photo of the place, not even being 2,000 miles away.
girl to madness in Cursed Room 208? Let me know what you think. You can check out this full investigation and many more creepy videos with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel, Clip Store. A walk through the graveyard. This next
I don't
video...
do graveyards, man. I don't. I was left alone in a graveyard for a while at one point when I was little for like hours, so I don't like graveyards.
It was sent in by Nuke's top 5 viewer Justin Richards, who says that he and his 2 friends were exploring a small allegedly haunted graveyard in Shepherdstown, West Virginia, when they captured something downright creepy.
And they said we can come to the graveyard ourselves. There's 3 people at one time to be trying to capture anything.
I hate graveyards so much that I want to be cremated. That's how much I don't want to be in them.
Alright, where are you?
Nowhere else.
Give me a sign that you're here. Something. Anything.
Anything at all.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
When slowed down and brightened, some dark figure can be seen walking in front of the friends. Justin says he has analyzed the footage over and over but can find no explanation for this creepy apparition.
As he gets closer, he stops walking. This stops walking. It's standing there. He's still walking. So it's not his shadow. This is not a solid person. This is nothing. And then what really made me believe that this is not his shadow is this is a half wall right here.
The way they're facing too.
So if by some chance I had a light that bright, which I don't, you could see that there's no light here that's that bright. Okay.
Also, you can see the outline at the top.
I would not have seen the top half of him. I would only seen the bottom half because of the wall.
So just what did Justin capture on camera in the graveyard? Let me know down in the comments. Truth or consequences?
The Civil War graveyard, though, or not the graveyard, but that one, you have to watch that. It's on this too, where the ghosts come out of the tree. Like, yeah, it's on the hill, and then they come out.
Kent Burris from the YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine lives in an old house in Carmel, Maine that he says is extremely haunted by several spirits, one of which he has nicknamed, quote, Shadow Dude. Now, over the years, Kent's videos have intrigued both paranormal believers and skeptics alike. But in his most recent video, Kent actually invites independent paranormal investigators into his home to witness and experience the activity for themselves.
I've seen this guy. I've seen the freaking shadow climb up the freaking window.
Investigators bring all of their ghost hunting equipment and devices and start checking every room in the house. They are shocked by what they encounter.
You might as well just shut that thing off. Oh, there we go.
Is that his EMF?
EMF, REM pod, everything's going off.
Health insurance needs to get better. It's why we created Aetna.
Whoa.
What was that?
Whoa.
What?
What was that behind my head?
I don't know.
Was it the furnace or was it right behind your head?
No, it sounded like
If
somebody
it was
threw-
furnace.
There's that restaurant in Tennessee where apparently in the basement there's a well that goes to hell. That was insane. I saw that one too.
That quick when you're
No,
starting
I did HVAC
Where
my
you-
whole life. That was no furnace.
Yeah,
No,
the
I know
furnace.
that. My father's master builder says.
That dude, it sounded like somebody just threw a rock at me or hit the wall next to me. But
Was
it
that
sounded
you?
The furnace is shut off. The power shut off
Yeah,
to it.
that sounded like a rock was like.
Oh, the power of the furnace is off.
Yeah.
It definitely sounded like something like chipped
It
or
sounded
hit
like,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the way to go.
Yeah, we
The
just
red pod though, like, it's crazy. We're at this house and
You
the red
left
pod's
Ken,
going
and
off.
that did not go off once.
The red
Really?
pod's going off.
That's kind of troubling.
And we're all sitting here like, oh yeah, whatever. That's not normal. That is not
So
normal.
that's the one that detects if something's by it.
Neither
Yes, you can leave that thing in your bedroom while you sleep at night. If
It'll
there's
never
nothing
go
in your
off.
room, nothing will happen. This is not normal. This is the only place I've ever seen this.
The investigators say that they have never experienced anything like what's happening at Kent's home. A woman named Janice, who says she has 20 years of experience in the paranormal field, asked Kent if her group can investigate the very supernaturally active basement of his house without him being present. So Kent agrees, but with one condition, that they will not provoke the spirits to get a reaction, since of course Kent reminds them that he still has to live in the house after they leave. But wouldn't you know it, they just don't listen. A static infrared camera in the basement records as Janice begins to provoke whatever it is that might haunt the basement. And of course, it did not go well.
Alright, I want to take another tack with this. Out of respect for Kent, I'm not going to piss you off. Okay? Out of respect, he asked no provoking. I respect that.
That being said, you suck, right? That's what you're gonna do.
Do something. Push me. Play with my hair. Okay? Come on. Something push me.
Janice gets exactly what she asked for as something violently pushes her. And at the exact same time, the static infrared camera captures a shadow-like figure disappearing into a hole in the basement wall. So this was a while ago, but after Kent opened up his home to all of these paranormal investigators, most of them seemed convinced. 2 different paranormal investigation teams and many curious ghost hunters now say that they have
Now you gotta wonder if he's being provoked now because they provoked him.
personally witnessed strange supernatural activity.
Like the first video I reviewed for Mr. Ballin, or the last one anyway. You provoke the spirits or anything, even if it's in your mind. If you provoke, so he's right. He has to live there, so don't.
In Kent's house.
Something push me.
But do you think that these encounters are proof that Kent's house is really haunted?
Whoa.
As always, I leave that up to you to decide. Definitely check out this full uncut
It's
video
scary enough
for
to see their eyes
yourself,
reflect like cats.
as well as many more spooky ghost investigations over on the YouTube channel,
Yeah, we saw
Ghosts
that one.
of Carmel, Maine. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram here, on Twitter here, and never mind. Anyway, I'll see you next week.
So seriously, give him some love. Subscribe to his channel. I want to see it grow. I like his channel. I like Mr. Ballin as well. Like, I'm really surprised it took me a while to stumble upon some of these really good channels. I watched Nuke Top 5 on the way to work back in the day, and Slapped Ham as well. But yeah, subscribe and give him some love and help his channel grow too, because technically I'm just reviewing his work, so it's basically I'm piggybacking on him. But seriously, yeah, it's good stuff. Good content. Real or not real, that's for you to decide, but still entertaining. Anyway, I want to again thank you. Thank you so much for all those who are following me, and I might make some videos of Magellan just so people can see. He's a very good cat. When I first got him, he was really tiny, so it'd be a cool thing to show everybody. But if there's anything you want to see, please recommend. My channel's small, and even if it ever gets big, I will still try to respond to as many people as possible. You know, it means a lot I wasn't expecting much at all. I was expecting just a little bit, and my friends poke fun at me like, "Oh, you're so wholesome." So I'm the guy that works at nonprofits and rehabilitates a cat, and but seriously, yeah, I really appreciate it, and it means a lot seeing these followers. And if there's anything you want me to like make, that's totally fine, and review. And I don't really have any stories. I have a couple of stories I can tell. One about a road trip where I still want to tell that. It won't be more than a 5-minute story because it really wasn't that spectacular. It was just weird driving through Arkansas and seeing a glowing cross in the middle of a forest somewhere and someone standing on the side of a road. That's why I'll never take shortcuts again. Never, never, never. Always me. I don't care if it takes me 3 hours out of the way. I'm staying on the main road. And oddly enough, one of the things that scared the heck out of me when I was a kid, and still does sometimes, is Large Marge. And I'm sure that people who are my age know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't, look up Large Marge. It's from Pee-wee. It's from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So yeah, it's Tim Burton. So you know. And it's nothing that's going to scare you now, but as a kid, oh my God. Scared the crap out of me. Anyway, thank you so much again. And please suggest, follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Take care. Thank you. Bye.